Welcome to my place. I've got my dress with the hearts on. I've got the beautiful word love there. I've got a glass of champagne and I've got some chocolates and some roses. This could only mean one thing, and that's Valentine's. If you're looking for something really quick and easy to give your Valentine, I've got you covered. Now, I've just get rid of the love for a minute. I've got a heart here, which this is the Oasis type heart that I like to use. And the reason I like to use these is because they've got this lovely plastic tray here. Fantastic. It just means that you've got a nice solid case in which to work. When you're using these, they come in lots and lots of sizes. You need to soak that in water until the bubbles stop rising, and then just let it rest on a handy towel or a paper towel or a towel until it's all nice and dry and is not leaking out any extra water. The other thing I've done, and there are different sizes, there's the other one that I wanted to show you. I actually prefer this shape here because it actually gives you that heart shape, the heart shape. Okay, so what I've done is I've just got some long lengths of ivy, and all you need to do is to actually just insert that into one end once it's been soaked into one side of your foam, and then just bring that around like so. And then what I do is I just get little bits of clips of wire, and that's about a 22 gauge wire, and then just bring that around the sides of your soaked heart or foam until the whole thing is covered. So you need the sides covered, and then you also need to actually cover the top as well. So I've got some small pieces here which I'll just cut, and I'll just insert those in and around the top of your heart shape as so. Now, the other thing that you need to remember is that the foam has no artistic abilities at all. It's just a vessel or a vehicle in which to hold your flowers. So once you get to that stage, the next thing is to get some roses, and you'll probably find that you need more roses. The other thing I want to share with you is the shorter the length of the rose, the longer it will keep and will last. So just cut all of your roses to about the same length, and you'll notice that and you need like a couple of centimeters, and make sure when you're cutting your roses that you cut them on the slant. The reason you do that is because when you go to insert these into your heart shape, it just makes it easier to go in. And also, if you're ever putting roses into water or any kind of water, flowers into water, if you have that slant there, it just means that there's a bigger area in which the water can be absorbed by the stem. And the other thing is, those big long stemmed roses, what happens is that's an awful long way and puts a lot of stress onto a rose to have to suck all that moisture up. So once you've done that, it's just a matter of getting your roses and then following the outside area around your heart like so, and just pushing those in as tightly and as firmly as you can. The other great thing about using these roses and using the shape is that this will actually dry off, and you'll actually have an arrangement that you can use for all, that you can just have as a keepsake. So and as I said, you actually need more roses than what you actually imagine. So I'll just continue putting those around there until the whole thing has been covered. Right, once you've completely covered the whole top surface of your heart, you can either leave it like that or you could put a wee bow on if you wanted to, but personally I just like it with the ivy and the roses. You could use the rose leaves if you wanted to, but I find that the ivy is a much stronger form to work with. I also love that the ivy has taken on a bit of movement. That just adds that little bit of an interesting flair. Right, give that a nice, and to keep this as long as possible, don't forget that roses, like any flower, they also take moisture via their petals as well as up their stems. Give that a nice little spray, and there you go. So from me to you, happy Valentine's. Thanks for calling, and I'll see you another day.